Hey guys, today we're going to go ahead and work on practice number one, practice sheet number 1, and problem number 3 of our type 3 binary nomenclature. Okay, so far, hopefully it's been going pretty good. I think that you guys are starting to understand, and I think you'll understand pretty easy with this one right here too. So in this one right here, we have our problem number 3. So I'm going to scroll this up a little bit so we can see it. So problem number 3 is right here. We have CO2. So we have to go ahead and name it from that. So let's go ahead and talk about the rules. Let's go back to the rules here, and we see that on the first one, we're going to name the first one as though we're going to name it like ionic. So we're going to name it as though it's ionic, even though it's not. And then we're not going to use charges. We're going to use prefixes for that. But remember this, we never use mono in the first element. So let's go back to the problem. We have carbon. Well, if I have carbon and there's no prefix, that means there must be, it's the first one, and it must be mono, but we don't put mono down, so we're just going to put carbon. Okay, now where do we get carbon from? Let's look at our packet right here. We have C right there is carbon, so we know that that's carbon. So let's go back to our sheet. Now we have O, O2. Let's go back to our periodic table. O is for oxygen, so we're going to write down oxygen. Okay, but how many oxygens do we have? We have 2. So I'm going to write down oxygen, but remember we changed the ending to "ide," so that's going to be oxide. But we're not done because we got this 2 here. Well, remember it becomes a prefix, right? So a prefix, it's a prefix, and the prefix for it is di. So we're going to go back over to our problem, and we're going to put di at the beginning. So this is also known as carbon dioxide, which you probably already knew that one. Okay, not too difficult. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to stand on top of these and finish the rest of them and get done with it, so we can have a great assessment. Hey, as always, go Mohawks. Nelson out.